Welcome to Extra. His movie Cinderella Man took in $18.6 million this weekend.
Yep, but Russel Crowe spent his Monday morning in handcuffs, charged with a felony crime.
Tanika Ray is in New York with the latest on Crowe's shocking arrest.
It was a strange and surreal sight, almost like a movie premiere. Fans and press coming together for one of the biggest star sightings in the world. But this was no red carpet. Russel Crowe being led from jail in handcuffs, arrested on felony charges after a fight with a New York hotel employee who ended up in the hospital with lacerations. The incident happened around 4 this morning at this Soho hotel where Crowe is staying. He was trying to call his wife in Australia when something set him off, and he allegedly threw a phone at a 28-year-old man who works at this hotel. We spoke to Crowe's people who tell us Russell was trying to call home. The clerk was rude and no help, but that no, Crowe did not attack him. Quote, words were exchanged and Crowe wound up throwing the phone against the wall. He regrets that he lost his temper, but at no time did he assault anyone or touch any hotel employee.
Funny thing happened to me on the way to the theater.
I met a very different Russel Crowe last week, lighthearted as he talked about how having a wife and child had changed him.
If we can't stay together, that means we lost.
His new movie, Cinderella Man, in which he plays a boxer, opened strong at the box office. But despite its Oscar buzz, Crowe has been reportedly unhappy with some of the reviews. Despite all the drama, Crowe had the presence of mind to appear in court wearing a shirt promoting Cinderella Man. New York Post writer Darray Gregorian was there and reports Crowe handled the situation with dignity.
He sat up straight, made no efforts to hide his face or shield his identity.
Crowe is due back in court in September. If convicted, he could face 7 years in prison.
And you know, Nicole Kidman's a big fan of Angelina. In fact, Angelina has something that Nicole wants. The bewitching star revealed all in this candid extra interview.
Nicole Kidman talked about everything from how she learned that magic twitch to some beautiful Hollywood bodies she envies, and how her new big screen version of the old Bewitched TV series was born by chance at a dinner party.
This girlfriend of a girlfriend said to me, you should really do a remake of Bewitched, and that's literally how the idea kind of stemmed.
How hard was that to master the twitch?
It's not that hard, to be honest, and you just kind of do it. I think everyone can do it. There we go, you just did it.
But the Oscar-winning Bewitched beauty admits she twitches for real at just the mention of that romance between ex-husband Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes.
I would never discuss it at dinner. I would never discuss it on TV.
And Nicole confided to Extra for the first time that she took a vow of silence to shield her and Tom's 2 kids from the sometimes painful glare of publicity.
And I've always done that from my divorce onwards. I mean, my job is to protect my family, however it's made up. And so that's what I do.
And you do a very good job of it.
Thank you.
Nicole also helped me do a little extra rumor control. Are you really scared of butterflies?
Not anymore.
Were you?
Yes.
Why?
Because there used to be a big butterfly on my front door when I come home from school, and it was a huge moth-like thing, and it was revolting.
Once and for all, set the record straight. Would you truly rather have J-Lo's body?
Oh, yeah.
Get out. Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Angelina's as well.
Yes, as in Angelina Jolie, who got the starring role opposite Brad Pitt in Mr. and Mrs. Smith after Nicole had to back out of the role.
But I think that, you know, destiny plays out in those things.
Yeah.
And certain people are meant for certain things. Hang on.
It seems Nicole was simply destined to work some more of her own big screen magic in Bewitched.
Bewitched hits theaters on June 24th, and you can read more about Nicole Kidman in the July issue of Vanity Fair. It's on sale next Tuesday.
Nicole's ex, Tom Cruise, was front and center with his new love, Katie Holmes, this weekend. But that was just one of the superstar surprises. John Kelly had the MTV Movie Awards covered.
It's where Academy Award winners mingle with punks, wrestlers, clowns, and fans.
You can make an ass out of yourself, and it's all okay.
The guest list at the 2005 MTV Movie Awards read like a Hollywood who's who. You got the ladies screaming, you walk in, they go berserk. I mean, that's how you roll.
You know what, man? That's just something, that's happened to me since birth. I don't know what it is.
Chris Tucker turned out and for the very first time set the record straight about his arrest back in April after a high-speed chase on his way to church. You're a God-fearing man. You put it down when you got to get to church. What was
That's
that?
right, man. I was putting it down. I wanted to be at the 11 o'clock service, and I didn't make it, but I prayed in the jail cell. I thought I was getting punked by MTV, man. I said, this is getting punked. I told people don't punk me. I'm going to fire everybody if I get punked. And when I found out it was real, this ain't no movie. They told me, get on the ground, shut up. I said, this ain't, my stuntman usually do this.
Where's Ashton?
Yeah, I said, where's Ashton? He ain't came out yet.
Good to see you again, young lady. How are you? Lindsay Lohan also made news, talking about her car accident last week with an out-of-control paparazzo. How worried were you when it happened?
I was very shaken up. But, you know, at least now I can be in a position to do something for other people that are nervous about it.
To honor the career of a man who had us at hello.
Inside, Katie Holmes brought down the house, presenting her new lover, Tom Cruise, with a Generation Award. And then for an encore, Tom brought the house down again, carrying his War of the Worlds co-star Dakota Fanning out onto the stage.
He's such a nice person and such a wonderful actor at the same time, and I just love him to death.
Yeah, from big-time studs like Will Ferrell, looks a little excited, doesn't he? To Academy Award winners like Hilary Swank, everybody's excited about this award show.
I've watched MTV since its inception, which actually shows my age. If I actually get one of these at the age of 30, I'll be really surprised.
I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so.
Mariah Carey was a big-time hit on stage and then was glowing backstage. I gotta be honest, I was getting shivers in my back when you were out there singing. How good did it feel?
Thank you. You know what? It was really fun. It was cool to have the fans in the front and stuff like that so I could, feed off of their energy.
Nicole Richie, looking slim and beautiful, showed up with a big fat rock and her new fiance, DJ AM.
Right now I'm just planning my engagement party, which is going to be next month, and then my wedding's going to be next summer. How are you?
Nick and Jessica showed up looking happy and relaxed. This young beauty cannot wait for the Dukes of Hazzard to come out.
I worked really, really hard for the role, and I worked hard on my body to give my husband something good.
A gift that keeps on giving.
I wish I could say it was just for me, but it's for all of America. They can enjoy it as well.
Brace yourself and get set to dial in all the star power of the MTV Movie Awards Thursday night at 8:30.
And you know, Tom and Katie's wild weekend didn't end there. They also hit Hollywood on Tom's bike and caused an insane fan frenzy.
Tom and Katie still riding high after the MTV Movie Awards, rolling into Beverly Hills Sunday on Tom's bike.
Come on, kids, come on.
For Katie Holmes, it's all part of a brand new world.
Get some time, get some space. Back it up, guys.
Where simple dinner dates like this one that turned into absolute chaos at the legendary Ivy Eatery will never be the same. When did you first know when you two just kind of clicked like that and you felt that magic?
Yeah, I think it was the handshake.
He had you at hello?
But yes, he did.
Katie's sister saw this one coming. She just didn't know the man would be Tom Cruise.
I called my sister and I was like, Holly, you're right. Like, 'cause she always said, girlie, you're just gonna know. One day you're just gonna know. And I was like, I know, I know.
How do you react when you see people going, can this is happening so fast. Can it be real? Is it true? How does that hit you?
I don't care.
Good for you.
I really don't. I mean, because so many people are so happy for us.
Part of that happiness, Tom's kids. How much did you enjoy meeting Tom's kids?
They are such special people. I love them.
Tom's family, just part of Katie's new love, one that she can see lasting a very long time. How do you react then when you see magazine articles say, getting married, next step?
It's like flattering and it's beautiful and makes me smile.
For now, the next step is getting set for the release of her new movie, Batman Begins.
Bruce?
While Tom is gearing up to take off on his promotional tour for War of the Worlds.
Get in, Manny, or you're gonna die.
But this busy couple with all the world watching
Guys, this is outrageous. I'm just trying to get to my bike.
is still taking time to write their own unique Hollywood love story.
Tom and Katie's date night. Oh, yes, it was to a movie, all right, but they weren't alone. Hundreds of screaming fans lined the streets of Hollywood, tagging along, and our Jen Carl caught it all.
I love kisses from him.
The night was all about Batman, but the true superhero seemed to be Tom Cruise. Have you seen the film? How is she?
extraordinary, incredible, awesome. She's Kate. No, she's a great actress. She's amazing, and she glows on screen.
Way to go, girl. Tom let Katie do the talking as they hit the carpet in Hollywood. While I chatted with her, he spent more than 45 minutes signing autographs. Katie said he's a fan of her new movie, Batman Begins.
He couldn't have been more supportive, and he just loved it, and it was so much fun. We have a great time.
How does it feel when all the photographers are yelling and they're going, "Kiss her, Tom"?
I love Tom. It's amazing. I'm so proud to be with him.
And she couldn't keep her eyes off her beau. Oh, here he goes!
He's so generous and just so loving, and he's really changing the world, and you know, he's very inspiring.
This dynamic duo weren't the only ones creating chaos at the premiere of the movie. New Batman Christian Bale was on the black carpet, along with co-stars Liam Neeson, Morgan Freeman, and Gary Oldman. But then he dashed across the street to greet the Batmaniac.
They're genuine fans, and, you know, I appreciate that.
Christian and Katie's Bat Saga lands in theaters June 15th, while Tom's film War of the Worlds explodes June 29th. But don't expect this hot couple to spend too many nights alone. You guys gonna try to coordinate your schedules at all?
We were just talking about that on the way over. We're not gonna be away from each other for very long, and we do a lot to make sure that we are in each other's minds.
Thank you, Jan, but it is going to get tricky. Soon they'll be headed to 2 different cities in Europe to promote their movies, and Katie is up first with a Batman premiere in London Sunday.
Crow's running with the law tops the ET News link.
Did he get arrested? What did he do?
Well, at a hotel, I guess he hit somebody in the head with a phone when he got
That sounds
upset.
like Russell, yeah.
The buzz was all about Russell's tussle, which happened yesterday when the Oscar-winning actor couldn't get his phone to work and allegedly flung it at the desk clerk. 28-year-old Nestor Estrada was treated at a nearby hospital for facial cuts and bruises. Last night, Michael J. Fox reacted at the School of American Ballet benefit.
He was in Manchester, England for the Costa-Zoo Ricky Hatton fight. I remember thinking as I was watching, I wonder if he's going to get in a fight in Manchester.
And stars at the New York premiere of Howl's Moving Castle out Friday came to Russell's defense.
I'm sure it didn't come out of just nowhere, right? But I hope he behaves himself next time.
While promoting her new denim designs for Rockin' Republic, Victoria Beckham revealed the security lengths she and soccer husband David have gone to protect their kids after an alleged kidnapping plot in 2002.
Yeah, we do have a few bulletproof cars.
As for the paparazzi,
me and Victoria, we accept it, but you know, with the kids we don't really like, so, which is obviously the same with every parent.
And there's casting news tonight. Will Smith and Nick Cage have signed on to star as 2 fathers who come to blows when they book their families into a dream vacation spot at the same time in timeshare.
Is Heather Locklear a desperate housewife? What does Hilary Duff want from a guy? Well, I found out as we sat down to talk about the perfect man.
Is Richie the guy? Is he the perfect guy?
Perfect for me.
Heather's rocker hubby Richie Sambora is her real-life Prince Charming, but in the film out June 17th, she's a single mom looking for love.
Sometimes we single parents have different concerns than married ones. I need to meet a good man.
Were you ever that desperate for love? Lonely?
Absolutely.
No, there's no
Swear
way.
to God. I went after someone who really didn't want me or like me, and he really liked my friend. He goes, oh, Lisa, you look beautiful. Nice boots, Heather.
Hilary says she knows what she likes in a man.
I prefer dark hair. Eyes don't really matter, but I like dark hair.
Sex and the City's Chris Noth co-stars, and when it came to picking the perfect mom for the role, Hilary told me she had a hand.
I was the one that threw her name out there when we were all like trying to find who'd be perfect. I was like, Heather Locklear, please, please.
Heather said yes, but her real-life daughter Ava gave her one condition.
She's like, Mommy, only if I get to meet Hilary. So I said, I figured, yes, she did.
Hilary says she and Heather bonded immediately, especially over fashion, which is probably why Candies has picked Hilary to be their new pitch girl. And we are taking you behind the scenes.
I'm so excited to be a Candies girl. There's been so many great people in the past that have done the ads, and I feel like I'm in good company.
We got an inside look at Hilary and her Candies role. The tween queen, of course, is known for being a fashion fanatic. Just look at her dog Lola. That's why Hilary was the perfect fit for Candies' venture with Kohl's beyond the world of shoes.
They're making accessories, handbags. You can make your whole closet Candies.
And Candies better be careful. Hilary says she just might take that challenge.
Hopefully I'll be able to leave with a lot of Candies clothes.
The gig does have its perks. And by the way, Hilary's new single from her upcoming album will also play in the commercial.
Coming up.
Mark Harmon and set secrets from NCIS lead tonight's ET download.
It's wired too!
Tonight's episode on CBS has Harmon, Michael Weatherly, and the team trying to solve the 2-year disappearance of a naval officer. But as our Kevin Frazier discovered, when it comes to all that snappy investigator dialogue, Weatherly uses cheat sheets.
And I'll be like, I'm a lot faster than you, boss. And so you do this, you go. One more question.
Hollywood Secrets, only entertainment, and I can give you that exclusive.
I was nervous. I was very nervous.
Tonight on UPN's Chaotic, Britney Spears and hubby Kevin Federline recount that life-changing moment when they became engaged. Turns out Brit popped the question.
I didn't expect her to just come out and ask me to marry you.
Well, I get embarrassed because I asked you. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I think the muscles definitely helped me get it out there.
Go! And nothing says romance quite like the sight of 20 brides clawing their way into a giant wedding cake in search of a $50,000 prize. Today's stunt in Times Square was held to kick off the second season of Bridezillas, which premieres Sunday on WE Women's Entertainment. And they are lining up for Fox's next talent search, so you think you can dance. And we're there as the producers of American Idol held casting calls across the nation for a grueling new competition that will crown America's #1 dancer.
Bewitched flies into theaters on the 24th with Nicole Kidman as Samantha and the lucky guy hanging from the broomstick, funny man Will Ferrell. Leonard Maltin fills us in on their movie magic.
Are you rich?
I just want to be normal.
Well, acting is better than normal.
And Will's acting opposite Nicole in this romantic comedy is also better than normal. It borders on classic.
Where art thou, dog? Thy canine lover.
But he admits it was a little intimidating playing Darren alongside an Oscar winner.
I didn't know what to expect with this Academy Award-winning actress and then this guy from Old School.
And that famous nose twitch will reveal the secret.
Anyone can do, I mean, you just have to work on these muscles right here.
You can find out more on the finer points of by clicking onto ET Online, powered by Yahoo Entertainment.
I worked for hours and months to get that down.
Will is also in the middle of filming Stranger Than Fiction with Dustin Hoffman and Queen Latifah. He plays an IRS auditor who finds himself the subject of narration only he can hear. And it affects everything, his work, his love interest, and even his death. Next.
Yesterday, we told you about Peggy Lipton's love life. The Mod Squad beauty writes she was intimate with Beatle Paul McCartney and got Elvis all shook up. But her romances weren't always happy. Tonight, what Peggy told me about sexual abuse and how she was beaten by her boyfriend. And that's our story from Stage 28. To those looking on, Peggy Lipton was a huge success, a TV star who ran with the rich and famous. But in her book, Breathing Out, Lipton also tells a tale of childhood sexual abuse from an uncle and physical abuse as a teenager. You were in this abusive relationship, but it started out on the first date that he slapped you in the face. And yet you were out with him the next night, and then it went on for a period of time.
It went on. I moved into his house.
Yeah.
There I was, 19 years old, and I couldn't help myself. You know, he was everything to me, and yet he was beating me up. But I would say as it went on, the shame of being in that relationship was the hardest thing to break. I try to think of what was I thinking when I knew he was going to come in and attack me. What was I thinking? He really does love me, and he doesn't mean to get like that. I deserve this on some level.
Being the it girl of her time meant access to lots of drugs, pot, cocaine, peyote. She admits she was a girl gone wild.
I was just rebellious. The more people focused on me, the more rebellious I got. And I think this is part of that whole thing of being insecure. I didn't know enough of who I was or what I consisted of or what. I knew my values deep down, but I wasn't able to express them or even live by them because I had such insecurity.
How do you approach that with your own kids?
I've told them everything so that if and when they ever got into a problem, they were always willing and able to come to me because I had already been through it. But it's not something I would advise for every parent to do, to have to go out there and experiment in order to understand, you know, what their kids might be going through.
Now 58, Peggy says she wrote the book for herself to put everything down and see how she felt about her life. It's a life she now treasures more than ever, especially since last year when a colonoscopy revealed a tumor. Peggy is now a cancer survivor of 1 year. What has that done to your life?
Pretty much changed it completely. It's that same old thing. It makes you appreciate everything in life. It sounds corny, but God is true. I'm much stronger, much better, much more me, much more everything because I could have died. It's just that simple.
Peggy knows how fortunate she is, and she's also helping others. Peggy works with a group called Break the Cycle to educate young people about abusive relationships.
Brad, take like an ass.
Lights, camera, Batman.
Lights, camera, access.
Batman's big night turns into the Tom and Katie show. Hi, everybody. I'm Nancy O'Dell.
Boy, did it ever. I'm Billy Bush, and if you thought it was impossible to overshadow a superhero, you haven't seen what happens when these two take it public. They stopped for the photogs, whispered to each other on the black carpet, then shared a kiss before separating for some 30 minutes. He went across the street to sign mounds of autographs. Tom is visiting the fans like a piece of chum in front of some shark. Katie came right to me.
What a great night.
Tom is over there. There's an army of security guys going at it with the crowd. It's fun, isn't it?
It's great. It's so much fun.
As much fun as Sunday's low-key dinner with every paparazzi in town at LA's Ivy restaurant.
We're having some fun, man. I'm gonna test out the crab cakes.
The crab cakes at the Ivy must be really, really good for you to weather that feeding frenzy that you did for dinner.
Oh, I know, but it was nice. It was so lovely. And
kiss her, Tom. Kiss her through the helmet. Through the helmet.
I know. But I mean, God, it's amazing. He is the most amazing man, and I'm just so lucky.
I asked you on Friday.
Yes.
Were you engaged? You said, Tom and I have to talk. In my estimation, you've had ample time to do that. Should I be dusting off my tux, Katie?
You'll be the first to know.
These premieres will take you all over the world. You're going to Europe next week. You'll end up in Rome, where you two first stepped out together. Is he going with you to Rome for a little bit of the sentimental reasons?
I know. You know, we're both on these tours, so we're going to meet up, I think, in different cities. I'm not quite sure. We still have to go over. So,
you know, I spent an hour talking with Tom about Scientology. Are you a Scientologist? Have you looked into it yourself?
I have looked into it myself, and I really like it, and I think it's really wonderful.
Have you tried any sessions at all, or any auditing or anything like that?
Yeah, and it's really, I feel like I'm bettering myself. Cool. So it's great.
Tom! Katie! Tom, I got a phone call for you over here, Tom. Quick phone call for you. Ah, the old college try. Tom knew it was Katie's night. Ms. Holmes, draped in a charcoal Armani, looking smashing, joined Batman himself, Christian Bale.
This is very surreal for me, this whole experience.
Morgan Freeman, Liam Neeson, Gary Oldman, and Michael Caine, who plays Alfred in the movie, but matchmaker in real life. I kid. Will you tell me how it is that you introduced Tom and Katie to each other?
I didn't even know, but Katie's a lovely girl. I work with her. And I know Tom very well. I've known Tom for years.
And for a photo gallery from Tom and Katie's Batman takeover, check out AccessHollywood.com. Later, though, Christian Bale and Michael Keaton on what went wrong with Batman and whether the franchise can be resuscitated. Nancy?
Heidi Klum starts out our Garnier Cool moment as a very pregnant Heidi, who looks stunning in Donna Karan and new husband Seal, took their first and very stylish public steps as a married couple. But they were mum to the press, unlike other more fashion-forward stars.
I feel so great. I feel so feminine and appropriate and sexy.
Lots of glitter and creative beading dominated the CFDA's Fashion Awards. A curvier Kate Moss, decked out in Dior, was the night's model honoree. Hilary, and Nicole Richie looks simply divine in a sparkly Michael Kors gown. Once you've decided on the dress, what about the accessories?
I decided on the accessories myself. I knew I wanted big earrings, and I knew I wanted a big ring, which I have to give back, unfortunately.
Leave it to Sean Combs to arrive fashionably late and with shades on after 8.
Hold on, excuse me a second. Ah. Is this the new trend to swap glasses on the way down? It's a Sean John thing, baby.
And from Brad and Angelina to Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. They stole the spotlight at last night's Batman Begins premiere. Sean Kelly was there to greet him with one extra surprise for Katie.
As Batman Begins, the Tom and Katie love train continues to roll. About the only thing putting a stop to it at last night's Hollywood premiere, our extra microphone. How you feeling, man? Katie wowed him in Batman Black, while Tom cruised over to sign autographs and take photos with fans. Who's that handsome guy you've been hanging out with I saw you show up with?
Isn't he handsome? It would be Tom.
Tom, oh.
Tom Cruise.
Just happens to be your man.
He's my man. That's my man over there.
They're gobbling him up. You ever worry when he jumps into that crowd?
No.
In the middle of all that Tom and Katie chaos, an actual movie premiere broke out. And no, it wasn't just Mr. Cruise getting the love.
And I heard the ladies screaming when you got out of the car. You know, the seasoned gentlemen, you guys are getting the love. We like holdovers.
Co-stars Sir Michael Caine and Oscar winner Morgan Freeman were both blown away by the new Batman.
So when you first saw it, how did it hit you?
We all jumped up applauding.
So you gave it a standing O.
Yeah.
He literally, during the movie, stood up and gave it a standing ovation.
I couldn't. I wanted to, but I was on my own, and I felt silly.
The Cape Crusader himself, Christian Bale, says they finally got it right.
A lot of people have been disappointed with the last Batman movies. This is not just about special effects and explosions. This has substance to it.
It has a soul, a heart.
It does have soul, yes.
Soul and style, which we emphasize with a little surprise for Katie.
I think I know. Oh, yes.
See, Converse, the bat boots.
The bat boots.
Now look at the bottom. See, when you're riding a motorcycle with Tom, I know you're looking for comfortable motorcycle boots.
And I can be like, yeah, you know?
Exactly.
Batman kicks down theater doors June 15th.
And tonight, Crowe is scheduled to appear on The Late Show with David Letterman. We will have that for you tomorrow. Okay, let's get to Brad and Angelina. Mr. Pitt shies away from the press if he can, but last night he was looking for our Jen Carl.
We've had so much drama around this movie, and it's nice just to have something positive come out of it.
Brad and Angelina have a lot in common, including giving a lot of love to the fans. Both Mr. and Mrs. Smith gave onlookers something to scream about as they shook hands and scribbled their signatures all over the place, though they remained separate from each other practically the whole time. Brad was so busy signing that he nearly skipped the press. He made sure to single me out, saying, "Jan, I'll be back." Return he did, heading straight for E.T. Though at first he couldn't find me and had to ask, "Where's Jan?" Then in a rare moment, even I couldn't believe he jumped over the red ropes and came right over. Oh my God! What's it like when you go over there with the fans? What's the energy? And
It's really nice, really sweet. T-shirts are a bit complicated to sign.
What'd they say about your hair?
I got a thumbs up.
What do you think of Brad's new look?
I think it's great. I think it's great when anybody changes and tries something new. It always is you know, it's more fun.
Now, Brad wasn't the only one turning heads. Angelina looked, well, killer in a sexy black number complimented by nearly $3 million worth of dazzling diamonds from Neil Lane. Now, tell me about this dress.
It's Versace.
Leather?
It's leather, yeah. Kind of, you know, I was feeling a little, you know, back to my old self.
The famous twosome eclipsed all the other celebs who came out for the premiere. No less than Lindsay Lohan was starstruck.
Oh my God, wait. Angelina Jolie is standing right there. Can I go say hi to her? No, you don't understand. I am obsessed with her.
Angelina's ex, Billy Bob Thornton, who was promoting the DVD for the director's cut of Sling Blade out now, sent his well wishes.
I wish Angie the best. I hope her premiere goes really well, and also for Brad.
The movie, which opens Friday, is part action-adventure, part romantic thriller. So I had to ask.
You gotta choose, Angie, between danger and sex. Oh, there's no sex without danger.
Green Babe, Katie Holmes.
A first look at TV's spookiest new series tops tonight's ET download.
I think it's probable your unson didn't commit this crime.
Premiering tonight on Fox is The Inside, which stars Rachel Nichols as a rookie member of LA's Violent Crimes Unit.
You still pinch yourself when you wake up in the morning, and you hope that that never changes.
And Rachel's already should major stardom and those pesky paparazzi follow.
I don't make a habit out of getting my newspaper in my underwear, so there won't be any of those embarrassing pictures that I have to worry about.
Visit the prison that Michael could call home later. But first, Mr. and Mrs. Smith step out for their premiere, but did they come together? Sean Robinson was in the middle of the madness.
It's been 30 minutes since you got here. What have you been doing? I've been waiting for you.
I've been looking for you.
But all Angelina found was screaming fans and hungry photographers as she made her way from the limo drop-off down the crowd-flanked street, walking along the pavement in this stunning leather Versace to shake hands with excited fans. So where's Mr. Smith? Patience, patience. Then joyous Jolie finally hit the red carpet, still stopping every few feet for autographs.
What is the craziest thing that the fans have been saying to you since you've been here?
Oh, you know what the thing is? It's everybody's asking me how my son is, and that's so.
Yeah. And how's O'Maddox?
He's fantastic.
Okay, now how happy are you to finally be here at the premiere, past all the hype, and letting everybody see what a great film this is?
I'm thrilled because I do think it turned out really, really well, and I'm excited, and it's all, you know, we're here.
Along with the hordes of fanatics who went equally as crazy for the male half of the duo.
It's 7:22, and Mr. Smith, a.k.a. Brad Pitt, has just arrived.
So far, so good.
So, why the bleach blonde hair?
That's a good question. I woke up and got one of my idiotic moves.
The generous Pitt spent time signing autographs as Angelina spoke with the press, neither star crossing paths the entire night, though they both reveled in the fans' block party.
With all the screaming fans, Brad goes to one side of the street, Angelina to the other.
Still have not met Angelina Jolie.
You haven't? She was
but
just over here.
Ran up to Brad Pitt like a stalker.
And fellow blonde Lindsay Lohan really did run up to Brad, surprising him as he interacted with fans before getting a kiss on the cheek.
I said, I just have to introduce myself, and he didn't know who I was. And then he's like, oh, I was like, yeah, nice hair. He was like, I want to talk to you later. And I was like, oh, okay.
The camera-shy Bruce Willis bypassed the carpet, discreetly escorting his daughters inside. For more celeb action, log on to AccessHollywood.com for the photos. And about an hour after the stars arrived, Angelina swept past Brad on her way inside while Pitt was still working the crowd, then finally escaped without a word about his personal life.
You think people keep numbers for the slow summer season?
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
Beloved Oscar Emmy and Tony Award-winning actress Anne Bancroft passed away on Monday of uterine cancer, leaving behind a legacy of great work and her husband, Mel Brooks. Tim Vincent is in her hometown of New York with the latest tributes. Tim.
Nancy, tonight, in perhaps the most fitting tribute to Miss Bancroft, the lights of Broadway will be dimmed. Meanwhile, last night at a book party for Madonna, the stars in attendance shared their memories.
She was amazing. Yeah, loved her.
What are you so scared of?
She was a legend in Hollywood, someone I grew up watching in the movies, and it's another legend gone. But
Anne Bancroft will not be forgotten. The 73-year-old actress was on the minds of the stars last night at a party celebrating Madonna's 5th children's book, Lots of Decasha.
Writing children's books is something I never imagined that I would do, and I'm just really loving it.
I play Mrs. Robinson 30 years later.
Shirley MacLaine, who co-starred with Bancroft in Turning Point, will now be stepping into one of her more memorable characters' shoes in Rumour Has It, with Jennifer Aniston and Kevin Costner.
And you still get to be the sexy Mrs. Robinson? Oh, yeah. I am so lewd and crude and over-the-top body. Loved it.
MacLaine was shocked at the sudden loss, saying, quote, "I am stunned at losing her. She will now grace heaven with her comedy and drama." Also in town last night.
It's what Hollywood's been waiting for. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie together in public.
The two stepped out for the premiere of Mr. and Mrs. Smith in Hollywood last night.
And of course, they came straight to our Jerry Pinicoli.
We can now proclaim the glamour days of Hollywood are back. Hundreds and hundreds of screaming fans packed LA streets last night for the premiere of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where Brad and Angelina arrived like a modern-day Bogey and Bacall. Wow.
Oh, good. I tried.
Woo! Angelina Jolie looked absolutely stunning in a black leather Versace gown, giving the crowd an eyeful.
I'm even excited. That's so stupid. I'm like, Brad's here?
And superstar Brad Pitt greeted his adoring fans, signing everything in sight. It's so nice of you to give them what they want, right? Did you?
Yeah, you got to. Now they've been waiting in line. I mean, that's the deal.
How do they react to this?
So far, so good.
And speaking of the new blonder Brad, now what do you think of your co-star's hair do, his hair color?
I think it's great.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I didn't expect it.
It's very cool.
Yeah. The red-hot screen lovers went to great lengths to avoid being shown together, arriving separately, but photographers managed to capture this. Saying you've gone through the ringer is an understatement, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's nice to feel a real positive support and a fun evening as opposed to all the other silliness that's been kind of covering it. You know, it's great to just get back to what it's about.
Why is that important for you, Angie?
It's just so wonderful to feel that people are here and excited. It would be absolutely nothing without them.
And Only Extra has breaking news on what Brad's next job could be.
We're working on actually a hotel project.
I got the inside scoop from Cindy Crawford's tycoon hubby, Randy Gerber, who told me Brad's actually helping to draw up the plans. And he says you're a phenomenal architect.
Well, it's good. Let him keep promoting me.
Other stars at last night's premiere included Desperate Housewife Nicolette Sheridan, Adam Brody of the OC, Arrested Development's Jason Bateman, and self-confessed Angelina groupie, Lindsay Lohan.
I'm kind of obsessed.
You're obsessed?
I think she's fantastic.
See for yourself when Mr. and Mrs. Smith opens Friday.
Across town, Angelina's ex, Billy Bob Thornton, was celebrating the 10th anniversary of Sling Blade and had this to say about Angelina and Brad.
I wish Angie the best. I hope her premiere goes really well, and also for Brad and everybody involved in that movie. And you know, it's a big one. I'm sure it's going to make $1 jillion and be very successful, and I really wish them all the best.
Later, we'll hear what Brad's saying about those Angelina rumors, but right now we answer the Mission Impossible. Motherhood's given Madonna tons of new material. She's got a new kids book, and as Tanika Ray found out, she may be ready for another big dare.
Madonna Mania hits Manhattan as the Queen of Pop launches her latest children's book. She's officially gone from Truth or Dare sex goddess, Madonna's Vegas show, to show and tell school mom.
I can't take it anymore.
Kids, this is definitely not your mother's Madonna.
I want to say cheese.
The ever-evolving superstar is out promoting her 5th children's book.
Lots of the cash.
And yesterday, when she wasn't reading to the kiddies.
Okay, are all your cell phones turned off?
The always interesting and beautiful icon was breaking news to Extra about everything from her upcoming documentary.
It's kind of like Truth or Dare 12 years later.
To her religious views.
Kabbalah has gotten a lot of criticism lately. What do you say to people who want to criticize Kabbalah?
I say, don't knock it till you try it.
Madonna also broke news about her Live 8 performance this summer.
Why was it important for you to lend your voice and your presence to Live 8?
It's a sin that that millions and millions of children in Africa continue to starve, and I do hope that these concerts can make a difference.
What song are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing Like a Prayer and Ray of Light, and I haven't thought of the third one, so stay tuned.
You can read all about the new maternal Madonna in the July issue of Ladies' Home Journal. But Madonna's pal Rosie O'Donnell says as much as the 46-year-old star changes, she remains in a league of her own.
I don't know that they're really reincarnations. I think she just evolves like a person, and she's magnificently gifted and talented. Hey, don't believe what she says.
Forget the material girl. These days, Madonna's the mother of reinvention.
Well, Teri Hatcher is taking a page from Madonna's book, pulling off a sexy shocker on stage. And Only Extra got to the bottom of Teri's flash dance.
There's a lot that I'll do for more money.
That's right.
Wine lovers went wild for the beauty from Wisteria Lane at the ultra-exclusive auction Napa Valley 25. And Only Extra was there as Desperate Housewives star Teri Hatcher, with a little help from Jay Leno, got the crowd to raise their bids by raising her skirt.
$10,000 an inch.
All for a Desperate Housewives cast dinner, walk-on roll, and a personal tour of the set.
I'm really a great tour guide of Wisteria Lane, and we'll have a really good time.
To up the ante, Teri even threw in that now famous red bathing suit from a recent Vanity Fair cover shoot.
For $25,000, you can have the red bathing suit dress.
only wear things like that once.
You have to act cool. I do this a lot.
Jerry O'Connell and steady Rebecca Romaine joined Terry, Jay, and General Motors to help raise money for various charities at this year's 3-day event.
We're very, very excited to be here.
And Terry got everyone very excited, sending bids through the roof at Saturday night's big auction.
Sold $300,000.
And with that, we raise a glass to Terry.
Well, when it comes to sexy dancing, it's Shakira's world and we're all just living in it. I hooked up with the Colombian bombshell who's back with a new album and a new move.
Hola, extra.
With killer curves and moves that won't quit. We're one-on-one with Latin singing sensation Shakira, who's been shaking those famous hips worldwide. The Colombian-born beauty turned international superstar is working double time, releasing 2 albums, Oral Fixation Volume 1 and 2, in 2 different languages, English and Spanish. Now you're satisfying your fixation on 2 albums. That's a big undertaking. Why 2?
I swear to you, it wasn't planned that way. One day I found myself with 60 songs that I had written, and at the end, I came up with 20 songs that I liked very much.
Along with her new albums, the 3-time Latin Grammy winner also has a sexy new move that she broke out on Good Morning America.
Every time I was dancing, I was hearing the song, I was dancing to it that way. I was asking to myself, what is the only part in my body I haven't shaken? I haven't moved, Bingo, my chest.
And I got a lesson in the Shakira shake from the sexy star herself.
You're good. You better.
Looks like Shakira's shaking things up in the music business.
Woo! Well, Tanika got a Shakira lesson. And
the good old days, inspiring her husband to sing and talking openly and honestly about her personal life. But unfortunately for those of us who cover Angelina Jolie, these days the star is handling things very differently than she did just a few years ago.
I don't think that's what I'm here for tonight. Here for tonight. Here for tonight.
She says it with a smile, but still, Angelina deflects any questions about her personal life after a year fueled with speculation.
Feels like you're discussing anything,
But wait, is this the same girl who did all this and said things like this?
He's got a great mouth.
Yes, times have changed. Not only has she zipped her famous lips, Angelina's even gone so far as to have her lawyer issue a warning, threatening legal action should she be asked any personal questions at the Mr. and Mrs. Smith press junket.
I'm strangely relaxed with interviews all the time. I feel like I'm just home.
A far cry from the outspoken Angelina we'd grown used to over the years.
I want everybody to know the real truth of what's going on with me.
Her truth? Self-mutilation.
I really hurt myself. I nearly went to the hospital. I nearly cut my jugular vein.
Bisexuality.
They've written about my relationship with women. They've summed it up and made it not the beautiful thing it was.
And multiple relationships with co-stars.
I said if he ever cheated on me, I would beat him to near death.
Through the years, she's always been open, honest, and certainly not afraid to go for shock value.
What can I get for?
You're gonna fall me in the pool.
Golden Globe night, 1999. After winning the Best Actress Award for the HBO film Gia, Angie jumped into the pool, gown and all, taking our producer with her.
He's just given me so much love.
A year later, award show season 2000, first signs of Angelina's free spirit as she continually lays mouth-to-mouth lip locks on her brother James.
Slightly obsessive, madly in love with me.
2 months later, she ran off and married Billy Bob Thornton at this Las Vegas chapel, and the couple became famous for their tattoos.
Just to make it all really clear, I have my husband's name here.
Shocking as where it was placed was that later they wore vials of each other's blood around their necks.
We kind of signed our life away to each other. There's no possible way anybody can separate or walk away from this.
Words to regret. As we all know, that didn't last. Last year, a single Angelina nearly knocked me off my chair with these comments about dating. Are you dating anyone alone or just seeing a lover here and there?
I have lovers.
Which I had to follow up on last November. What do you mean by that, take a lover?
To take a lover, to decide to have one.
Whether or not she's taken Brad Pitt as a lover remains a mystery, but the answer to why she's keeping quiet about her relationship may lie in a comment she made to us back in 1999.
I'm actually a really shy person, and I'm really uncomfortable with people judging me and looking at me.
Well, the good news is that Angie is still more than happy to talk about her inspirational work on behalf of refugees around the world.
And we are happy to report it, too. Angie also hasn't changed her policy on taking over a red carpet. Behold, today's Fashion Fix.
From the moment her feet hit the red carpet at the Mr. and Mrs. Smith premiere, photographers and fans alike couldn't get enough of Angelina Jolie in this body-hugging leather Versace. And waving to her adoring fans revealed a sexy cutout in the back of Lindsay Lohan's charcoal gray Gucci gown, also at the Mr. and Mrs. Smith premiere.
Who are you wearing, Katie Holmes? What a beautiful dress.
And sticking with the dark gray theme was Katie Holmes, who accessorized with her boyfriend, Tom Cruise, at her Batman Begins premiere.
I am wearing an Armani dress with Chanel shoes.
So get your fashion fix. Vote for this week's Best Dressed Star at AccessHollywood.com. Results tomorrow.
I was a little bit nervous this morning just because, you know, it's more of a bigger deal than I'm usually used to.
But the nerves soon went away for the sexy 23-year-old Jessica Biel, who is our Maybelline New York Cool Moment. We were invited along for her Cosmo magazine cover shoot, where she wore this short denim skirt and red tank. And boy, is this girl busy. This fall, she will play Orlando Bloom's girlfriend in the drama Elizabethtown. But before that, she got in phenomenal shape to pilot a fighter jet opposite Jamie Foxx in this summer's Stealth.
Lots and lots of training, but it was good. It was really good. I got in the best shape of my life. It was awesome.
All while spending time with real-life boyfriend, the Fantastic Four's Chris Evans. Jessica admits, much like Tom and Katie, she loves PDA. That's public display of affection, folks. Saying, quote, if I see a couple making out in public, I'm always like, aw, can I join?
Yes. And speaking of PDA...
From The Late Show to The Tonight Show, last night Jay had Tom Cruise on the couch, but first Tom hung with extra. John Kelly has our big Cruise exclusive.
It's Tom Cruise two-wheeling it right into The Tonight Show.
That's impressive, man. A little wheelie for the action.
And only extra was out back behind Leno's studio, a place cameras are almost never allowed before the show. With exclusive access to the private playdate between two of Hollywood's most renowned road warriors.
Look at that bike.
Of course, Tom couldn't let Jay have all the fun jumping on Leno's beast of a bike.
Don't worry about it. I got it all in control. You thief! I killed Tom Cruise!
Then it was down to business inside the Tonight Show studio.
Somebody said you had a girlfriend?
Where Tom pulled off a repeat of his Oprah performance, jumping on Jay's couch to once again declare his love for Katie Holmes.
A lot of guys are like too macho to express joy. They go, yeah I met somebody. No, but I think I'm playing it cool. Yeah.
Tom's truly a hopeless romantic, and he was still gushing in our exclusive backstage interview.
Is that going to be your thing now, the sofa thing?
You know what? It's never happened to me before. I have been known to dance in my underwear.
Yes.
You know? See, I'm the guy that said, you complete me, okay? I'm just as surprised.
You even surprised you.
I even surprised me.
Tom's whirlwind romance with a Batman beauty has led to speculation the two may tie the knot.
And just share the rest of our lives together, basically. I want to ask you about something.
You mentioned spending the rest of my days together, and Jay kind of went on. You know, you're saying, hoping for that.
I know.
That's pretty major stuff to drop.
I mean, listen, we haven't talked about it. Kate and I, you know, that's a conversation, but, you know.
Something you're feeling a little bit in your heart.
Yeah, just stuff comes out.
Yes. You're genuine about it. That's cool.
You know, I can't hold back. I'm trying.
And there's no holding back when it comes to his upcoming alien invasion thriller, War of the Worlds, directed by Steven Spielberg.
He's the greatest storyteller in the history of cinema. Period. And you see how he tells this story in a way that's very personal and epic.
And of course, Tom couldn't leave without a heartfelt personal message for Katie.
You know, she knows how I feel.
Now the most
It's front page news in today's New York Times. Some stars are trying to make aggressive paparazzi tactics a crime. John Kelly talked about it with teen target Lindsay Lohan.
This accident has made Lindsay Lohan a crusader. Last week, a paparazzo allegedly smashed into the young star's car while trying to snap a picture.
I was very shaken up.
Now, Lindsay is joining forces with Justin Timberlake, Cameron Diaz, and other A-list stars to get the aggressive shutterbugs shut down. But Lindsay says all this hasn't soured her on stardom.
This is what I love to do, so I'm willing to take everything that comes with it.
How are you? And now Lindsay's going on rumor control with me about everything from her love life to her controversial weight loss.
You're put under this microscope, especially me right now. I'm such an easy target.
In the past few months, she's gone from this to this, fueling rumors of anorexia.
How do you react when people talk about your weight and the fluctuations?
You take it with a grain of salt, and the people that I care about, they know the truth, and I know the truth.
Lindsay insists the truth is she does not have an eating disorder.
I wouldn't put myself in harm's way. I wouldn't do anything that I know is gonna jeopardize my health. What's going on?
And this summer, Lindsay takes on a more grown-up starring role. She's bringing the 60s Love Bug franchise back with her revved-up comedy, Herbie Fully Loaded. But it's her upcoming movie, Just My Luck, that has fueled all new romance rumors linking Lindsay with
Christian Slater, Bruce Willis, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay, Bruce actually produced Just My Luck, so that's just silly. And Christian Slater, that's just silly. He actually was visiting someone on the set, and Jake Gyllenhaal's a friend.
And now it's Lindsay in Hollywood's driver's seat, cruising into theaters with Herbie Fully Loaded, June 22nd.
Good. Actually, though, we know exactly what Andy's doing in tonight's Star Beauty Secrets.
She's the ageless Southern belle. She's still angelic at 53. Now, Cheryl Ladd and Andy McDowell spill their beauty secrets.
I know I'm not ever going to be 25 or 26 years old again, and that's okay with me. I don't want to be. I did that.
Fabulous former Charlie's Angels star Cheryl Ladd tells Extra her 5-pound rule helps keep her fit.
I kind of eat whatever I want within a 5-pound range, and as soon as I hit that number, then I really am careful.
Cheryl also keeps her va-va-boom figure teeing up on the golf course, a topic she's turned into the book Token Chick, a woman's guide to golfing with the boys. But we had to take a swing at the plastic surgery question.
What you can do without a knife that isn't going to make you look frozen, but that can, on occasion, just give you that little tweak that you're looking for.
But where does 47-year-old stunner Andy stand on nips and tucks?
Everybody that I know that has gotten plastic surgery, they don't necessarily look better, they just look different.
For years, Andy has been the international face of L'Oreal, but she tells Extra one of her homegrown hair conditioning secrets.
I use oil. I put oil in it sometimes and just leave it in my hair.
Some slick secrets from two ageless beauties.